Well, good morning everybody. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. You are our brand champions, and I need you to help me deploy this new brand refresh that we're about to roll out. So this morning I am going to take you through three main things, and the fourth thing we're going to do a Q&A at the end. So the first is we're going to look at the new brand. I'm going to show you a and then the third, how we're going to make it happen, and then the fourth is that Q&A. So as you know, we are live streaming at the moment, and there is an option for you to answer any questions or share any questions you may have during this presentation, and I'll answer those at the end. So the way in how you ask your question, there will be a live chat panel here on your screen at the moment. Just type in your question right down the bottom, and it will come up on a screen that I have in front of me that I can answer your question. So I've already had a few people say hello, so hello to Whangarei and hello to Mangawai. So grateful that you guys are here with me today. So as we all know, New Zealand and Ray White, we've never been in a better position to really dominate the market, and this brand refresh comes at a beautiful cutting edge time for us to deploy this. Now, it's been 5 years now since our last brand refresh, and in 2012 when we had our last one, we had so many brands out in the market. We had different colours, so it's where we tried to rein it all back in. We made lots of white space, very clear images, our logo defaulted to the top right, but it made it a lot of work for everybody. We were also mainly offline, where Helvetica Nui was only in offline text, meaning it could be only in print and collateral. You wouldn't see Helvetica Nui online on our websites. So that's starting to change now. So now in our brand refresh happening very shortly, you'll notice that we are on and offline. So our new websites that have now rolled out, you'll notice the same font is going to be throughout websites and our print collateral. The new brand is also really flexible. It has the ability for you to personalize it to whatever shape you wish to do. It's easily accessible. There is one place that you can find all of the brand, all of the images, all the templates, so that you won't need a designer or having InDesign or anything like that to utilize to create your ads. They'll all be in one place for you. And having that makes it more efficient for you to be able to do more things throughout your day. So when we started looking about our brand and what we were going to do, we found that Ray White was very typical real estate, and that's something we felt we had the responsibility to challenge the industry and make it a better place. So we drew inspiration from fashion, entertainment, travel, so many different industries to come up with our new brand. And we'll see here our new logo. So this is now in a yellow box. Now just so you know, there is no reverse logo. It is in a yellow box. We do have a white box, which is our secondary, but primarily it is used for our yellow logo here with a grey Ray White. We have two fonts. These fonts are free. You don't have to purchase them. Lato is our primary, and our secondary font is Playfair Display. Now our commercial brand is still getting developed, so that will come out later in the year. But to note, the yellow Ray White branding is both residential and rural. So the new brand, as you know, our new brand combined with Campaign Track is ultimate strength in market. Now, the new brand is anything but cookie cutter. It's flexible, it's personalized, where you can brand it yourself to be your own. We have 3,000 templates. So at the moment on Campaign Track, we've got about 1,500 and 1,000 of them are used. You're going to have 3 times as much. It's integrated with my Ray White and my desktop, so so everything feeds right through again. It's flexible, you can customize it, localize it, whilst keeping a unified brand in market. Now, lifestyle photography, we've been rolling this out for some time now. You would have noticed some of the beautiful photographs that you've already created and put up on our new websites. Because having a lifestyle photograph, there's only one you, there's only one agent, and this really shows your own character, your own personal style, and for you to really express who you are. So here's an example of some of our lovely photographs we already have, and you'll notice I think we have a lot of websites. I think we're nearly close to 80 websites that are live now in the rebrand. So this is where you can really utilize your background, you know, the Ray White colors, you know, utilizing the beautiful foliage that you have in your backyard, or making it something, you know, if your office is by the beach, or if you service an area that's regional or has beautiful landscapes or hills, please utilize your local area landscape. You know, it's so recognizable to people, but also it makes you come to life. It makes you really inviting and friendly. So it's what we really want to portray, and it's what the whole brand refresh has been created around, is your lifestyle photos. So just before I move on to showing you a detailed look in the in the templates, I just wanted to explain one aspect of those lifestyle photos. So the reason why we ask for a landscape photo is because when we create a landscape collateral, like a DL card, we need your landscape photo. But then when we create a portrait, we have to zoom in and cut you off. So hence why we need a landscape photo, because we can't make a portrait photo into landscape. So just really please make sure when you share the lifestyle photograph, the style guide with your photographer, make sure everything's in landscape. Okay? So I'm going to show you some detailed templates of what's to come. Now, on some of my slides, there's going to be some new imagery here. So that's the new lifestyle, the new know-how imagery set. And we've got over 50 images for you to use. So this is our photo signboard. Now ABC will continue to service our group for our signboards. You'll notice the logo defaults to the top right-hand corner. We start to see our secondary font come through. We have updated our icons, so they're a lot stylish and really uniformed and simplified now. Now, in discussion with our group, we've kind of cleaned the text up on the board, because a lot of the feedback was that the agents' names and numbers weren't big enough. So in cleaning it up, we've been able to make their names and numbers bigger, because we know that when people are trying to contact an agent, they phone, text, or Google them. So this is an example of the landscape photo board. You'll notice now the logo can move to the left-hand side. And again, lots of room for multiple agents in this. As well, the boards are all about the property. So the property is the hero. So once the property is sold, then we're able to hero the agent. So our sold stickers, now we've got an array of sold stickers. You can have with photo, without photo, dual agent, single agent. So there's so many different templates available for you. So this is an example of a yellow sticker. Here's our core flirts. So these are where the auction can change out for rent, for sale, etc. Again, really simplified done here, and really owning our yellow, because yellow is our equity. That's our brand. And here's an example of our sold sticker in white, because yellow just wouldn't work. This is an example of our press advertising. So this is where we've moved away from composite ads. So composite ads meaning we used to have a white strip at the top with our Ray White logo top right hand corner. Now we are full bleed with the image. and the logo defaulting to top right, but this is able to move around so it's not in the way of anything in your photo. Again, we've got a banner here for sale. Again, using our icons. Now, one thing to note is the copy has changed a little bit, has minimized. So that's one thing to note going forward, both on the signboard and the press ads, the copy has changed. This is a double page spread. You'll also notice down the bottom here, instead of it being white, it's actually an 8% grey. So that grey now gives us greater depth in newspaper advertising. So it will now just give us a more colourful display that we have. Now we have, as much as now how we look more editorial, we look fantastic, but it's also about how we sound and how we act. So we've really changed the language in what we use, and that language is more conversational. So instead of the typical real estate jargon of just listed, you'll now start seeing headings, here today and gone tomorrow. Now in these templates, this is the front and the back. All this copy and titles is available for you to use. So you can just change out your property description or your agent or your area and use that, or you're free to create your own. You'll see on the back, you've got different layouts as well on the back that you can start playing with. And with this back, you can start changing or playing with block colors, text and photo. So this is a open home invitation, and you'll start seeing headlines, this one won't be going for long. And just sold, you'll start seeing headlines like, you've got a new neighbour. And again, you'll start seeing the lifestyle photography come through as well. Property management, and again, seeing one of our beautiful new know-how images. This is one of our family photos. So our brand works extremely well across property management. We haven't forgotten about you. So for a just listed, you'll start saying this could be your perfect pad. And a showcase, our best in show for July this week. Really utilising all the different properties you've got for lease or for rent in your area. Now, proven results or prospecting, you'll start seeing headlines like, creating wealth is not for the faint-hearted. And office and agent marketing. So I'll just move out a shot here for 1 second. So you'll see in this agent profiling, our corporate headshots that were clear cut just won't work in this type of advertising. So that's why we really, you can see the example of using the lifestyle photos. Business cards. So we've got so many different templates of business cards. Landscape, portrait, single agent, dual agent, with photo, without photo. The choice is yours. But you'll notice that we do really utilize your lifestyle photo. And this is an example of no photo. These do come in now a textured card or a nice uncoated card. The know-how campaign, so our campaigns still stand. Know-how, our 7 messages are still there. We have just slightly tweaked the language just so it's more conversational, so it aligns with the other campaigns and the tone of voice that we use. And here's another look at some of the images of the know-how campaign that you'll have access to very shortly. The As Local campaign, again, just refreshed with the new brand. As well as the Elite campaign, just refreshed with the new brand. Competition creators, again, 6 messages, refreshed in the new brand. As well as a new suite of award templates. So these are for you to utilize for quarterly recognition, internal recognition, and national recognition, or anything you do out there in the community that you would like to recognize and share that with everyone. We also have prospecting. So Smithville properties take hammering. Now, just so you know, Smithville is just a made-up suburb. It's not anywhere in New Zealand. You'll start saying again, Smithville is moving. So really showcasing and prospecting yourself out in the market. Now, our brand looks fantastic in digital, so you can go across every platform. You'll be getting the logo on the 1st of July, so you can start implementing that into all of your social channels. And again, in portals, so you'll notice that some of our portals, TradeMe and realestate.co, have already updated with the new brand. And office signage. So we are changing the office signage. We have the front facade is now nice and clean and white. It's very open. This is a test office that we did in New South Wales. So you'll notice that the windows are now open and clear so you can see what's happening inside, because we want to invite people in. We want to welcome them in, and then once they're in, make them feel at home. You know, once you're inside, really localize it, personalize it to your personality and your office and your location. And we haven't forgot merchandise. Merchandise is again getting refreshed on the 1st of July. So our merchandise website will change over on the 1st, and you'll notice some of our new beautiful merchandise available. Now I have to welcome, everyone would have received an email yesterday welcoming Benefits. Benefits are our preferred supplier for the new brand in print and property signage. Now, some of the benefits with Benefits is they're integrated with Campaign Track, so you book, create and order. The flexibility with them is fantastic. For example, if you would like to order 1,000 business cards, they don't have to be just for one person. You can divvy that up into 4 people so that 250 go to the administrator, 250 go to a property manager, 250 go to 2 salespeople. So that you're really getting cost efficiency out of all of the quantities that you order. And the same goes for directional signs. So instead of having 12 signs that have open from 12:30 to 1:30, you could change it up so you've got 2 signs for every hour. So really making use of that quantity that you order from Benefits. Another great aspect for Benefits is they will be product tracking your order. So if you wish to know where your product is, if it's in production or on the courier, or if it's been delivered and you're not actually in the office, you can track it on Campaign Track. So again, really reiterating, it's better marketing for less, making it more efficient for you. So Pre-orders were sent out yesterday. Now this is really exciting. We've got 12 different products available for you to pre-order. Now it's all on Campaign Track, which I'll show you how to do very shortly. But it's a 3-week window for you to pre-order, okay? So you've got fantastic specials available for the next 3 weeks. So make sure you've got your lifestyle photographs, everything's inputted into MyRay White, so it will feed right through to Campaign Track, and then you start pre-ordering everything. So Benefits will produce all of this collateral, they'll make it, and then they'll dispatch it that week commencing the 26th of June, okay? So you'll have it ready for the 1st of July launch. So, and just to show you a step-by-step guide. So we're in Campaign Track now. This is what your main screen will look like. All you do is you click on an address. It will put you through to a next screen. Click on the Orders and Quotes tab, and then you'll see the beautiful new brand of pre-orders here. Click on the pre-orders, and you'll notice everything. So this is all your personalized artwork, so business cards, directional signs, and then the generic artwork, so just the welcome presentation folders, greeting cards, So you'll start saying, as well as flags and pull-up banners. Now the cool thing with the pull-up banners, if you've got heaps of them in the office, send them to Benefits and they'll just reskin it. So it means you don't have to order the new hardware, okay? Save some money, you know, because rebranding, it is an exercise where you do have to pay money. So try and be cost efficient with your spending and try and run out things before you start ordering the new stuff. So as well, in the email you would have got sent a list of the pre-orders. So these pre-orders show you a detailed look of what's on offer. So you got your business cards, it's got your different costs for your business cards, letterhead, with compliment slips, and again these can all be personalised, but if you don't want them personalised, that's totally okay. Envelopes, presentation folders, greeting cards, all your call floats and directional signs, as well as your sold stickers. So you can start ordering these and being prepared for that 1st of July launch. All your flags. Now the flags, there are multiple options. So we've got your big long landscape ones, your vertical banners, as well as the hardware. If you need the hardware, it's there on offer as well. Teardrop and wind blade flags, and as I mentioned before, your pull-up banners. So with the pull-up banners as well, the default image goes to the know-how image, but you can change that up with the new know-how imagery. So please really get creative, really personalize it for yourself and your office, and Benefits will have it all ready for you, delivered to your door by the 1st of July. So, a couple of dates. Pre-orders are open now for 3 weeks, but we launch with the new brand 1st of July. So the 1st of July is when you'll receive your logo, you'll receive an electronic letterhead, you'll receive access to everything in Campaign Track, to all of these beautiful templates. But there is one date that is 2 months later, and that is when we release everything for press advertising. So we'll have one national changeover day for press advertising. So that's everything in the New Zealand Herald, everything in community newspapers, the property press, Fairfax, the Dom Post, the Christchurch Press, all print advertising will go one changeover day, which is the 1st of September, okay? So it is a few months later, okay? So what to do now? We are 5 weeks out, only 5. So please run down everything. Don't order anything if you don't need to. If you do need to order something, just order a small quantity. But if you have any questions, please give me an email or pick up the phone and give me a call. But if you haven't as well, if you haven't had your lifestyle photos taken, I encourage you, please get them done quickly. You know, utilize the sunshine that we have out at the moment and get them done as promptly as you can, because I know you're going to want to use it in these templates. So I highly encourage you to get behind the camera and get your photos taken quickly. So now to the Q&A. So I have a few questions that have already come up, so I'm going to start answering some questions. So we have, thanks Epson, they love it. Whangarei, will we be able to download high-res print PDFs from Campaign Track to take to local printers? So that's probably a great question. It's probably something I'd love to be able to talk to you over the phone. There will be some of the templates that you can download for in-house printing, but we would really love for you to keep with our preferred suppliers. And the reason for that is because our yellow is such a distinct yellow. Our yellow varies from print supplier to print supplier. So using Benefits will create a consistent yellow throughout all of our collateral that they create. So from window cards to business cards to DLs, property brochures, call floats, the yellow will be the same. So that's what we really want to keep consistent. Epson, I noticed that there are auction directional signs for the pre-order catalogue, and there's no open home ones that we can pre-order. You can just change, there's a drop down menu in Campaign Track where you can change that from auction to open home to for rent. So there are options in Campaign Track for you to change that directional sign. Takapuna, why are the digital brand is a digital brand being released 2 months later and not together? So the reason for print and products being separate is because print is huge. We have got thousands of templates to recreate on Campaign Track, and it's just time. Yeah, that's solely it as well. And for you to get used to the new brand and start utilising it and getting it out to market. We have another one here from Mike. What are the guidelines for vehicle sign writing? So we do have new guidelines for vehicle sign writing. If you would like them, please flick me an email and I'll send them to you for you to send to your supplier to get that mocked up for you. Ken has asked, can you provide us with a link to download the new fonts? Yes, on the 1st of July you'll receive those links to download the fonts. They are free fonts, so you can download them. So once I do share with you that link, you can definitely download them. As well, when I share with you the logo, you can start updating everything with the logo, because I know each office is going to have collateral that they're going to need updated. So yeah, just hold fire until the 1st of July. We do want to be one cohesive unit in going forward with the 1st of July. So please try not to use the logo if you do see it elsewhere. I would really love for everybody to do it together, as we'll get a greater presence if we do it together. We've got another one here from Sue. So Sue has a new salesperson and she'd like to order new business cards. They've had their lifestyle photo taken. With only 5 weeks out from the brand refresh, can we order their new business cards straight away? So the answer to that one is you can pre-order his business cards, but they won't arrive till that week of the 1st of July launch. So I would highly recommend doing that for any agents that you have that are about to start. Make sure their photos are taken and get them in that pre-order with the rest of your group in your office. Alrighty, we have another one from Naomi. Yeah, it's just coming out. We're wondering if the new banners will be shipped in time to arrive for the landlord night on the 5th of July. Will there be an option to pre-order, and will they arrive on time? So that's a great question, because we do have the landlord event happening on the 5th of July. If you pre-order them in the next 3 weeks, they will definitely arrive before the 5th of July. So I would highly recommend you jumping on Campaign Track and pre-ordering your pull-up banners for the landlord event, most definitely. Holly, when will the new logo be available? So the new logo will be available in CMYK, which is print, and RGB, which is online. That will be available on the 1st of July. Okay. And John has emailed, the directional signs have the ability to be printed, to have a time printed on them. However, I do not need signs that have 12 o'clock on them for 12 signs. Can we order 12 or 24 different times, days and times on them? And the answer to that is yes, you definitely can. So you could order 12 signs and 6 of them have 1 till 2, 2 till 3, 3 till 4, for an example. So yes, you can totally do that. So you don't have to have 12 signs with the same day and time on. Does anyone else have any questions? Please throw anything at me. I'm more than, I love answering these, it's good fun. So please, if you have any other questions. I really do hope you're as excited as I am about this new brand. It's really a standout, and I know it's going to look fantastic out in the market, and I know there's going to be such great response from it. No other questions? All right, guys, I think we might wrap it up now. We will have this video available for you to watch again if anyone didn't get to see it today. And again, if you do have any questions at all, please give me a call or flick me an email. I'm more than willing to help. So thank you guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll be in touch soon.
A couple of questions.
Oh, sorry, we've got a few more questions. Is the office change compulsory? Yes, it will be compulsory over a time frame, but it's not something you need to do straight away. Tekapuna, can you put agent photos on open home directional signs? Yes, you can. You can put single photo and double photo or dual agent on your directional signs. You can totally do that. And they are on pre-orders with the photos on. Any final questions before we shoot off? No, awesome. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again very shortly.